Students, we are going to continue LCM word problems based on LCM, chapter 2, factors and multiples. So these two questions I have written on the board, I have taken from your textbook. These two sums is from your last exercise of factors and multiples. That is, I hope, exercise 2E. Now I want to clear with the help of these two questions some doubts. Student usually used to cram that if I see the word greatest, find HCF. If there is a word smallest or minimum or least, find out the LCM. To understand that concept, look at one example I have written on the board. Find the greatest number divisible by 4 and 6. If we have crammed the things, if there is any greatest word comes, find out the HCF. So it means we will find out HCF. But read the statement carefully. Find the greatest number divisible by 4 and 6. We want a number which is divisible by 4 and 6 both. The number must be greater than this. And in which rule we get greater number? LCM. It means our cramming proves wrong here. Here we are going to find out LCM of 4 and 6. So see, 4 and 6 LCM is, so LCM is equal to 12. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So you can write here also 2 into 2 into 3 is equal to 12. So sometimes cramming proves wrong. So always understand the concept, then find out the solution. Now look at the question that I have taken from your textbook. Read both the statements. First statement is, find the greatest 4-digit number which is exactly divisible by 12, 18 and 30. I am repeating, find the greatest 4-digit number which is exactly divisible by 12, 18 and 30. Now look at the second question. Find the smallest number of 5 digits. Here we want to find smallest number of 5 digits which is exactly divisible by 15, 24 and 40. These two questions are similar to each other. There is a little bit difference in the end of this question when we will solve. So for the better understanding, we will do it simultaneously. Now look at both the questions carefully. Now in this number, we firstly focus on these two words, exactly divisible by. Number which is exactly divisible by 12, 18 and 30. We want to forget this for some time, greatest 4-digit number. Look at this line only. Number which is exactly divisible by 12, 18 and 30. The number which is divisible by 12, 18 and 30, all these three must be greater than these numbers. And for to find the greater number, we will find out LCM, not HCM. So LCM of 12, 18 and 30 we are going to find out. That is equal to, let's find out that 12, 18, 30. So both these numbers, all these numbers are even number, it is divisible by 2. Now out of these three numbers, 2 numbers are divisible by 2 again. We will divide first that. Now out of these three, 2 numbers are divisible by 3. Now there is further not any number which divides both these 3 and 5. So our LCM is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. It is what? 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 3s are 36, 36 5s are, it is 180. So we get a number which is divisible by 12, 18 and 30. So 180 is the number which is divisible by divisible by 12, 18 and 30. Now come to the second question. What is that second question? Find the number exactly divisible by 15, 24 and 40. This is same line we have chosen in this sum. Number exactly divisible by 15 and 24 and 40. For this, we'll find out their LCM. So LCM of 15, 24, 40 is equal to what? We'll find here LCM 15, 24, 40. So see, out of these three numbers, 2 are even. So the even numbers are divisible by 2. 15 remain as it is, 12, 20. Now again these two numbers are even, again divisible by 2. It is 6, 10. Further we again divide two numbers by 2. So see, out of these three numbers, 2 are divisible by 3. So last, the numbers are divisible by 5. So what is our LCM? 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24, 24 5s are 120. So LCM of 15, 24 and 40 is 120. So see, we have done half part of the question. It's very simple. Now what is the rest of the part? In rest of the part, here we want greatest 4-digit number. We have taken out number, no doubt, but we want greatest 4-digit number which is divisible by all these three numbers. Now 180 is divisible by all these three numbers. Now we will check greatest 4-digit number which is divisible by this 180. So what is that greatest? Greatest 4-digit number you have done in your previous classes. Greatest 4-digit number is 9999. So we want greatest 4-digit number which is divisible by 180. If the number is divisible by 180, automatically the number is divisible by 12, 18 and 30. So let's see it is divisible. Yes, check it. Is it divisible or not? We will check it. 999. See, ignore the 0. Just read the table of 18 only. 18 5s are 90. So at the end we will put 0. 185s are 900. So what is the remainder? It is 99. It comes down. Now again see, 18 5s are 90 and 185s are 900. So now here we have a remainder. It means this 4-digit number is not divisible by 180 because we have a remainder. We want a 4-digit number which is divisible by this. So this is not a number. Now come to that question. Here what we want? Smallest number of 5 digit. In this we want smallest number of 5 digit which is exactly divisible by 15, 24 and 40. Again 120 is the number which is divisible by 15, 24 and 40. Now any number which is divisible by 120, that means that number is automatically divisible by 15, 24 and 40. So smallest 5-digit number. Smallest 5 digits number. Smallest 5-digit number is 1000. Now let's divide. Check is it divisible or not. We will check it. We will divide it by 120. Again ignore the 0. 12. Read the 12 table. 12 8s are 96 and 120 से multiply करेंगे तो it becomes 960. So here it comes 400. So again read the table of 12 only. 12 3s are 36 and 123s are 360. At the end there will be a 0. Now see again we have a remainder. this smallest digit number is not divisible by 120. So 80% of the sum is finished in both the cases. So you see, these questions are same. Now the difference lies here in the last step. So what is that last step? Here, concentrate on this last step only. Here we want a greatest 4-digit number. It means we have a remainder. We have to subtract. Required, if we want to find our number, greatest 4-digit number or our required number, we have to subtract something from this dividend. If we will add, if there are two options, we will add something or we will subtract something in their dividends. But now look at this first question. If we will add something, suppose we are going to add, so it becomes, now it is not a 4-digit number, it becomes 5-digit number, but we want greatest 4-digit number. It means we cannot add anything in the dividend. Now come to the next sum. Here we want smallest 5-digit number which is divisible by this. What our required number want? Again, in this number, we have to add something or subtract something. So again check if we will add something or subtract something. If we will subtract something, suppose we are subtracting this remainder. So it becomes, now it is not a smallest 5-digit number, it becomes 4-digit number. So again the rule, only two rules are there. What we want to add or what we want to subtract. In this case, it is sure that we want to subtract something. And in this case, it is sure that we have to add something because subtraction rule is failed here. Here addition rule was failed. So what is the rule to add or subtract? The rule to subtract is simply subtract the remainder. The rule for the subtraction is simply subtract the remainder. So what is the remainder here? We will simply subtract the remainder. So what is remainder here? 99. So it becomes 9900. So the greatest 4-digit number which is divisible by 12, 18 and 30 is 9900. Now here subtraction rule is failed. Now we will check the what is to be added. Now we will apply the rule of addition. In addition, we can't add directly this remainder. For addition, the rule is we will add, but what we will add? We will add the difference of divisor and remainder. Please understand it carefully. We will add, look, we will add, but what we will add? We will add the difference of divisor and remainder. Here we have taken the difference of divisor and remainder. Now see required number. What number is required in our sum? That what is the smallest number of 5 digits? So to find that smallest number of 5 digits which is divisible by 15, 24 and 40 is this. What we will add in this? We will add the difference of divisor and remainder. So here it is 80. So this is our required number. So you can check even by dividing it by 15, 24 and 40. You will see that it is exactly divisible by all these three numbers. So now this is the rule. But what is the logic behind this is why we have taken this or why we have taken 80. What is the logic? This is the rule given in books. But you can find out the logic from here also. Why we have taken this 80. So see, here when we divide 120 by this 10,000. So see here 40 is the remainder. Now just go one step before this. Here we have taken 12, 123 is a 360. And what is the next number? 124 is a You can say 124s are 480. If instead of this 400, if there is 480, then this number is completely divisible. But unluckily we have a 400. We don't have 480. अगर यहाँ 480 होता, this number will be divisible by 120. So we want to make this 480. So what is the difference between 480 and 400? That is 80. We have added that number here. This is the basic logic behind this. So here we want to add something, and what is want to add? This is the logic. You can see. So this is your required number. Hope it is clear to you. Thank you.